All right, guys. So I'm here because on our special Black Moon reading, on the bottom of the wonderful, incredible patch tarot deck done by Spirit Science, who I love Spirit Science, that watching them change my life. We are friends with them here at School for the Fool. Hello, Spirit Science. Thank you for changing my life and our life over here and sparking the interest in School for the Fool to begin with. Now, that's just a little background info. Okay, moving on. Now, I was called to be here for a specific reason. When I was doing that reading, this card was at the bottom of the deck. And I should have checked, but of course I didn't check till afterwards. But this is how these things work. This sparked this message because this was connected to this activation. That's how this card ended up there. And we know that we've already got this card. This is what we're doing. We are speaking our truth. We are no longer silencing our love because of fear. We're speaking our truth of love and we're reflecting it. The water energies, it's about the cups, the light in the cup, the growth, the actual growth, your growth. Divine masculine's growth, divine feminine's growth. The meaning of the two dolphin energies because we've expanded. We're healers. We are healers and creators. Now, this is the message. This is what they showed me, what I was showed and called to have here. Because we got these cards, just there's like 2 extra here. Now, we got the message of Black Moon Lilith. We know what she said. It's the destruction before the creation, and that's represented by here because we're going to create peace. The moon is calling us to create peace, and that's the message of the Two of Swords. And that's here, and we got this within the reading. Now, we have 3 swords. That's the 3 swords is our pain. The 2 swords is the peace. The 1 sword down there, that is the Ace of Swords, our clarity, the gift from God. The reason why we walked away to create this space, to destroy to create. And we do that because we're after our 10 of Pentacles. Our 10 of Pentacles with our 10 of Cups. We're going to speak our truth. And that's the gift here. This is the gift. The gift is, here's divine masculine working away on his pentacle, his inner universe, connection to expansion, growth. Divine feminine, connecting Mother Earth. We know very much. Her universe, her gift of expansion. And here's actually being gifted it. Now, this is the main message. We need that Ace of Swords. We need our realizations. And whatever that is for us, we need to activate our divine blueprints within, our seeds of life, and activate our own unique paths and our creations to our 10 of Cups and our 10 of Pentacles. And what are we doing when we activate our own divine inner blueprint? We activate our own inner map and our own pathway home. I have some other cards here I want to show you connected to the message. Let's set them up and then we'll do a reading. Now, this is the path that they're showing me that we're currently on. This card was sitting on the bottom of the deck when we were showing all the cards from this reading. Now, this is what happened here. This is the 5 of Swords. And somebody here, there was conflict, okay? And there was actually 2 people here. And there was pain. And what happened is they walked away. And there was a third eye activation here, an awakening. And the sword, there's a sword here and a sword here. Now this is the creation of peace through each party having the sword of clarity. And look at the darkness in the bottom of the card, as well as then we have all that water. This has to do with our emotions and our mind. The connection of mind to emotions, to actual heart. What happens here? We go on a journey from the sun and the moon. They are calling us to transform, right? 2 of Cups, from fear to love. This is what we're dreaming of, our 10 of Cups, our creation of it. within. This is what happened. This is connected to this. There's the 3 swords, the 2 swords, but then there's the gift of clarity right there. These are connected. This is what happened. This is why we moved away. Now, this is about the 3rd eye expansion within this card here. There it is. And it activated our hearts. We blossomed within our cup. We activated. Look at the emotions. You can even see how it's gone from dark to the water to the integration of the light within, blossoming. And now look, the dark is integrated within the water. We're transforming here with death. There's the place. We have our resurrection. We are the phoenixes rising from the ashes. We destroy what's lower vibrational to create a new. And what's lower vibrational? This. The devil energies, the things that are keeping us bonded and separate. Separate from the light, separate from our expansions, separate from our healing, our health, our best lives. We go within, and look, there's the 3rd eye again. Now it's within. There's the eye. It's within the light. And this is the connection between the masculine and feminine energies within and creation, the sun and the moon. What are we doing? We're studying here. We're studying on how we expand and move away from this energy. And then we are gifted. We are gifted what is about to happen next. Here is the Ace of Pentacles. And here's the King of Pentacles. And we know this is divine masculine and his universe, his expansion, his connection. There's divine feminine. That's what she's been working on. Her expansion, her connection. But there's a gift here. Something's going to be activated here. And in doing so, it's going to be activated here. And this space is what we are creating right now. We know here, but this is connected to the gift. This is connected to this. Now for everyone, it's going to be a different journey, a different pathway there. It will not all be the same pathway, but this is the general energy where we're at of what we've been discussing here with the cards and what's at play here. These are the cards that I've been shown and called to lay out as a map that we can somewhat follow after the 3 moon month, concluding that, and the times we're in. We are no longer destroying ourselves here. We have now activated higher self. Higher self's driving the bus or the crystal. We know that. I'm driving a crystal. Is in charge because we've done too much work in our expansions now. We're going to go to the next level. We're climbing those stairs. And shadow self is here. And we're fighting back. And we're fighting back to continue to expand and go to where we're going. And we know that that's our 10 of Cups. But what do we need to do? This is how we're going to do so. But we need to create happiness right now. We need to be in flow. And in creating happiness, what we're going to do is we're going to go within. We need introspection right now to finish connecting the dots between the masculine and feminine energies. We're connecting to ancient wisdom here. This allows us the greater expansion with our spirituality, as we know we have freed the child. We have all 3 energies activated. We are connecting to source right here now. We are expanding because we are going within the dark to create with the light. And in doing so, we are no longer abusing our power. We know how to create here. This is the power of creation. It's healing. And that activates our abundance, ancient knowledge. And look, our heart is in our cup. Our Our cup is lit with our heart's energy because we're speaking our truth. We are connected to Mother Earth. We are connected to the cosmos. We are in flow here because look, we're doing all this wonderful, amazing stuff. We've activated our divine blueprints. We are in creation. We are expanding. We are illuminating because now we have the sun. We have our soul and our spirit. We are creating love from fear, mirroring. Look at that beautiful, beautiful flower in the background that's activated by that beautiful light energy. We know the children, the child, divine masculine, divine feminine, Mother Earth. Look, our angels, source. And we have created this beautiful, beautiful space. Our 10 of Cups, New Earth, the Golden Ages. Let's cross that bridge, baby. Now, during our last reading, this card kept making itself present. And you can see it even if you watch the reading. It's there. It keeps, every time I shuffle, I can see it at the bottom of the deck and throughout it. And we already got this card. This is the same card. And these are the cards that they've shown me to have here as well, of what we're doing here with our expansion. This is the box. We know that we are going to nurture and create. This is the shape we're creating with right now. And how are we doing so? We are connecting to ancient sound frequencies. We're going to rebalance our frequency within our vibration. We are going to dreamweave, laying our foundations and manifestations. And how are we going to do so? With the fruit of life, these spheres of knowledge. That's what's happening here. We are going to create with the 5 platonic solids, and this one being the most important, the dodecahedron, the all-seeing and knowing. That's connected to ether and spirit. And this is what we are creating with here. And that's to get here. 285 hertz, optimal health and well-being. Alright guys, now those were the cards I was called to have here. Please remember, what's happening for us is all going to be in our own divine timing, and we're all on our own unique, paths, our own unique blueprints. We're activating them. And we're all going to be at different points within our journeys, our expansions. But there are people that are come together, our soul tribe members, that we are birds of a feather and we flock together. And we are at similar vibrations and we're here supporting one another. And these messages are here to resonate with the people here that are resonating with these messages and are on this wave of twin flames. And this wave of twin flames is expanding. They're doing it. They're actually doing it. And I'm inspired. That's what inspires me to get up. These twin flames that I'm connecting to, they're expanding. They're taking their expansion seriously. And I really feel like a lot of them are starting to get a clearer picture of what's happening here. I'm connecting to many of you out there. All you new subscribers, thank you for joining me here. But I'm connecting to many of you out there that are on this path. And you guys are doing a great job. So incredible. Expanding away. Now let's just, actually, you know what? No, we know. We're not going this way. And that needs this one. And I need this open. I need this open. Whoa! Alright. Let's see what's going down and what's happening. Okay. No. It's going down literally. This is the 10 of Wands. We are releasing our burdens now. There's nowhere to go but up now. We need to free up some energy. We need to free up some energy for our new beginning. It's time for us to put down some of our wands. What in your life does not make you feel like is in the flow, that makes you feel like you're not free to fly? That's really what that message is. What in your life is holding you back, that is not allowing you to make you feel like you're in the flow and you're free to fly, to vibe high? Page of Cups. Well, hello, Mr. Fish. I always think this is the meeting of the two fish. You have two people that are in creation, and they are the koi fishes. And we know that koi fishes, they swim upstream to become dragons. And it's a hard journey. It's a hard journey to go upstream, to transform. But it's worth it. And what they're connecting to is, it's Mother Earth. It's the gifts of Mother Earth and the cosmic expansion within water. Within actual water. Like, it's the water that's life. It's the water that's temper. It's the water that actually feeds the growth. We know we need the sun. But right now, this has something to do with water and air. Alright. And there's the card. Now, we have here the tower and how we're feeling after the tower's hit. And I really feel like a lot of it is in our minds. A lot of it's in our minds. It's not as bad as we think it is, because we have already had an expansion. We are connected to, the oneness information. We can study. We can go switch from our right brain to our left brain. We're working on that stuff, right? We're working away. Here we are. There's the Nine of Pentacles with the bird's eye view. And what our bird's eye view right now is really about, I really feel is like it's time to get some sunshine rained up upon us. It's time for the devil energies to pay out after the work that we've done, after our expansion here. And I really believe that's connected to the gift. And here it is. And there it is. I do believe it was connected to the gift, because there is the King of Pentacles. And now we have the Knight of Cups. So we have now expanded with the cup. The Ten of Pentacles, we know that is what this is about. We are connecting to our abundance here. And this is our abundance, the Ten of Pentacles. It's not just wealth. Like, in a monetary way, we know that it's so much deeper than that, right? It's so much deeper than that, what we're creating here. It's a beautiful sacred space, a sacred land. And that's what this is. This is a sacred land. And this person is actually seeing that now. They're looking up. See, here they're not looking up. They're still within their universe. Here, they now see this. And it has to do with the new beginning. There it is. There's the new beginning. And I really feel like this Chariot is speaking to me. It's like there is the victory. In this deck, this is the victory. This is finding the willpower to connect to ancient wisdom and activate your own blueprint, your divine blueprint, and expand. And actually have an expansion. And you come home. You actually come home, and you come home victorious. And you have moon, achieved wisdom of the moon. That's why, the moon is right here on both sides. that's what we've done here, and that's thanks to the moon. We've expanded with the moon, and really the 3 moon month. We did the transformations within blindfolded. I love this Fool card because she's blindfolded. She's holding up that white flower of purity, and this transformation is happening within, and she's just not going to allow the devil energies to allow her to from getting home. That's what I feel like, from riding her horse home. It's just beautiful. And that is the sun now. The Fool card, we've integrated the sun, we've expanded. Alrighty, I just want to see what we're activating here. It's this one. It's this card right here. There's two of them. And there it is. Well, we're restoring balance and the Magician. And we know what the Magician is doing. The Magician is, we understand how we are creating. We're not abusing our power. We understand the power of creation. We understand that this is about our path, our divine blueprint, and what we don't want to create with anymore. And it's healing. We're creating healing. And the healing is what restores balance through the darkness, through the storm. Now the balance here, the balance in this deck is all about, this person is trying to balance these two coins, but they can't really balance either one of them very well. They're caught really between creation and destruction, and it's like they almost need to put something down to actually really achieve balance. So that's why I love having different decks, because they mean different things. Now, of course, as a reader, we have to read how we see them sometimes and give the messages we see. But in this, I think that that's very symbolic, especially of where we started off here, of our burdens. But I do think we need to get the message of the Magician. The Magician, possibilities revealed. As the first guide on the journey to enlightenment, the Magician reveals the raw symbols of the suits, the tools from which anything can be created. Wands, swords, cups, and coins. The Magician advises that all new creations, if they are to succeed, require more than just skill. They require faith in the unknowable, a magical energy. He urges you to speak aloud what it is that you want, to will it into existence, releasing it from the world of mere hopes and thoughts. The Magician assures that through discipline and surrender, you become the connection between the earthly and the divine. And that's exactly what we discussed here, was speaking our truth and the Two of Cups, our connection to the earth and the cosmos, the divine. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful message. What a beautiful gift. A promising new idea or creation, willpower and discipline, taking appropriate action, possibility, imagination, self-confidence, and freedom. Self-confidence and freedom. That's what we're doing. We're freeing ourselves. That's what this is about here. We're freeing ourselves now. That's what we're going to do. And that's how we're freeing ourselves. Oh, and I left this card here for a reason. We've made an investment. We know that. This is about our growth. Well, we have the Nine of Wands, endurance. The Ten of Discs, which is the Ten of Pentacles here. It's all about our legacy. We know this, our Ten of Pentacles. That's what we're doing here. That was the message of Black Moon Lilith. And we're moving away from stagnation and withdrawal. All thanks to the gifts of the total solar eclipse in Cancer. And that set off our desire to move away from our fears into love to begin with. And this is our connection to the sun and the moon. And here we are creating this. But it's all through what we continue to invest. And this is incredible because you can see the connection to the cosmos within this card. And Saturn, and we've discussed Saturn, we have a connection here with Saturn right now. And Saturn is helping us to see our truths and apply our wisdom. And putting us to the challenge to destroy what is lower vibrational in our lives, our pain, because it's connected to our pain. And moving away from that, destroying it to begin anew. And that bird, the black bird, there's a black bird in this card. Because we're doing this to create our legacy, our Ten of Discs, and we know this is as well connected to our Ten of Cups. All right, let's get our message. We know this is just a message from the sun and the moon as one. As we are dancing right now in creation. What are the masculine and feminine energies creating? What are they creating? What are they creating? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Unbelievable. I almost feel like I freaking was gonna have, I don't even know what that was. It's like sometimes I'm just doing cards and I don't know. However they get the message, they gotta get the message. I honor all of my life experiences as they have created the person I am today. Have you been having a reoccurring thought or dream? Is there a message being relayed to you? And if so, are you listening? Life is a journey and not a destination. Through all your experiences, we learn, whether it's through mistakes, relationships, or personal, or maybe a business trial or tribulation. Reflection is also here as a gentle reminder of loved ones who have crossed over. They are still with us and are there to help guide us if we call upon them. Listen to them or see their signs. And this is very important because, you know, we connect to our ancients, we connect to our loved ones. My path has been connecting to my loved one, my father, who has crossed over and has been part of my awakening and expansion. And this message It's a beautiful message. And if you've ever lost someone you've loved through your expansion, this is an extremely beautiful, beautiful message. And we can always know we can connect. We can connect to energy as we are energy. We can connect to light as we are light. Now, the sacred geometry of this card is all about the labyrinth. Ultimately, is a path or passage that you follow by quieting the mind. It allows one to reflect on personal or spiritual transformation and growth. It can help center you and help you delve deep into yourself. By the time you exit, a newfound sense of clarity may be found. It's beautiful, and it's based on the Chartres Cathedral in France. It's it's in a number 11 circuit, which is based on the number of the mystique, bringing forth more spiritual guidance. Wow. Now, really, the practical application of this card is it's all about the spirals within the card, checking in to honor our own path. We tend to form patterns in our lives to protect ourselves from being hurt. We allow fear to control us, but we are in control of the memories we make and choose to create for our futures. When you reflect on past hurts, ask how you can turn these into love and forgiveness. Our memories are part of our cellular memory, and even when painful on reflection, think about how you can turn some into something great. What is it you can pass on to your children or people in your life that you are close to, and those who are drawn to your soul's essence that you may teach upon your life's experiences? And that's just all about understanding there's wisdom to be gained about all these painful experiences that we've gone through, because we are unconditioning our mind to think that a positive life is created with all these positive charges. We know too much sun, you burn up. We need to have the moonlight too to contract the energy. We need to contract a bit, to expand, to contract, to expand. It's the dance, it's the flow of creation of life, baby. And that's what we're doing here. We have to reflect upon our experiences, but as at a different awareness, a level of expansion, and then we go in and we do more inner child healing, and we create more room for the light. We create more room for tolerance, compassion, healing, and the creation of the 10 of cups. And it's not this space we think we're in. That's the message of this card. We're not there, and we're not doing this. We've burned that down. That's been burned down. What we are doing is we are working on this space here and the creation of it. But this is why I love that the Fool is represented in this deck, and this is why I love, different tarot and being called to have the different decks here for this exact reason, because this is exactly what we are building within. That's what we're doing here. And we're going to look on to this place like that. And that's our connection. Our connection to our heavens on earth and grounding it here. That is even connection to our ancestors looking over us as we do so. From the other side, the other realms of that, we know we can connect to the cosmos, the light. It's within. So many of us look for, I've even done it, the perfect place to meditate, to pray. And I understand our environments, especially as empaths, if you pick up frequencies, you need that quiet space. But a lot of what we're doing is we are creating that ourselves. We're starting to get to a different level of being able to house the vibrations so that we are the vibrations more, because we're more in the flow and healing and creating and being able to go in between and do that dance. And then what we're able to do is we're able to use the energies of the high and high priestess and be able to respond more within our environments, and that creates less frantic energy for ourselves. And you know, that's the slowdown of time, so you can actually create more in a shorter amount of time. You actually are, when you slow down time. You know, we think when we go fast, we're going fast, we're actually frantic. We slow down time, we focus, laser focus, concentration, we get what we need to get done, we connect, and then we go off when we bounce. We got to do something else. And speaking of going off and bouncing and doing something else, I gotta go have some fun, as it is still summertime, and I gotta go harmonize with some people that I love. And I love you guys. That's why I had to be here first, because something is being built here. Something, and there it is. It's our justice. It's our justice. And we have our Nine of Pentacles, because this is our growth. We know we have the Nine of Pentacles right there. And we're going to continue to have strength. Because the gift that we have been given is the Ace of Swords. And I really feel like we have come full circle to the reading where this started all off. We were in the energy of the Seven of Swords, and the gift was going to be to take away 5 swords. And when you remove 5 swords, you're left with 2 from 7, right? And 2 swords is the creation of peace. And that's what we're doing here. But the real gift is the Ace of Swords, and that has to do with the dock. The swords that were left on the dock when we started this whole thing off, and we've completely come full circle. There's the Fool. The Fool. Boundless innocence, suspended between spiritual and earthly existence. The beautiful Fool is the newly born soul embarking on a bright adventure, free and clear-hearted. Just being in joy, a fresh new start, a new adventure, bold opportunities. And you guys, I swear, I got a fortune cookie that said, bold beginning. And this just happened on my brother's birthday, freaking on the weekend. That is crazy. And that is why I started this channel, School for the Fool. And I feel like I've come full circle here. Completely. Like, I've come full circle, I have to know. Like, hello. And there it is. This is all about our growth. This is all about our growth. We're growing now. We're the sunflowers. We've achieved growth. We've achieved expansion. We are well on our way to our 10 of Pentacles. And that is where we are going. That is a gift of the Black Moon, the 3 moon months we just had, and all this hard work of our expansion. Our abundance, we're taking the leap, we're taking the jump. I love it. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me here. Thank you guys for joining me here at School for the Fool. It means so much. Thank you, Fool, for showing up. I will see you guys soon. Take care.